Jay Bills from Media Spotlight UK, and I'm here with Luke Rockhold in the building, main eventing. Fight week's here. Obviously, the past couple of weeks, you had your face-off and your launch press conference with Darren Till. How are you feeling now as we're drawing close to your fight?
I'm feeling great, man. Feeling great. Ready to fight.
I mean, obviously, like when we had the face-off and the launch press conference, it got a bit heated, definitely at the press conference. Now that we're here, how more do you see Darren Till as far as like, you know, what to expect from him in the ring this Saturday? Obviously, I know both of you have been training. What now are we expecting as far as fight week going for you?
Not much, man. I'm just good to see Darren down to weight, not so fat. I'll be ready to go. I mean, this is a fight. This can be fun. Boxing is something I've always wanted to do, and to isolate myself, I think you're going to see a lot from me, a lot more power. I'm not focused on my kicks. I'm not focused on my wrestling. I can really sit down on my punches, and I'm putting people down. I'm hitting my targets, and I'm going to hit Darren.
Well, I mean, I was just going to say about your transition from MMA, you know, being known in UFC to boxing. How different is it in terms of like the training? Have you been able to adjust to it quite quickly, considering this is your first boxing fight within Misfits?
Yeah, man, I got hands, but you know, I've always had such good kicks and such good wrestling that I've had to focus on that so much. And so taking away the kicks and taking away the wrestling, my hands and my boxing has gotten so much better. So, and I'm hitting a lot harder. So I'm going to hit Darren as hard as he's ever been hit in his life.
Well, we've seen a lot of MMA guys cross over into Misfits. Obviously, you're a fellow legend within UFC, crossing over. Would boxing be the continuing factor after your fight with Darren? Would you be wanting to have more boxing fights, or would you want to go into MMA? Like, what's your thought process like going into this?
Yeah, we all need change in life. You know, if you get stuck with the same situation, you get stuck with the same girl your whole life, things get boring. You got to change it up, you know? You need a new flavor.
I mean, another person who's here, Dillon Danis, the first MMA fight in Misfits MMA. What do you make of that? And, you know, what do you make of, like, Dillon Danis stepping in the ring with Warren Spencer?
I mean, Dillon Danis is the biggest joke I've ever, I just don't understand. He's a fucking sewer rat. A sewer lap with a cleft lip, can't speak. He's clammy as fuck. I don't get anything why anybody would want to watch this kid fight.
What do you predict as far as that fight between Dillon and Warren? Like, what do you expect for that?
I think Dillon's gonna fucking probably shoot for a takedown like a little bitch and try to get to where he's comfortable because he can't fight.
Final few things from me. We just had it announced recently that Jake Paul, someone who expressed about potentially having a fight in the future, he's facing Gervonta Davis in an exhibition fight. When that got announced and when you heard about it, what were your initial thoughts?
Sounds like par for the course for Jake Paul. Old, small, they keep getting older and they keep getting smaller.
And what would be your end goal as far as boxing? Obviously, this is your first fight, obviously with Darren Till. We got to get there first. What would be the end goal? Is there like a particular like sort of like dream fight that you want to get to eventually? Obviously, we've got to get to Darren Till first.
Yeah, I just want to get better in my game and play the sweet science as sweet as it can be. I mean, you got Andrew Tate, you know, warming up the boots.
Yeah, I heard that report yesterday that it could be potentially, you know, there are strong talks with Andrew Tate coming into Misfits. Like, what were your thoughts there when you saw the report?
Andrew Tate versus Luke Rockhold is a pretty misfit dream, you know. I like the sound of it.
That's it. That's who you want?
I want everybody.
And finally, what can fans expect as far as your fight with Darren Till? You know, what sort of the vibes that you were expecting? What can fans expect for Saturday?
I think, you know, me and Darren both we fight. We fight every fucking time we show up, and we fight. We'll see how hard Darren wants to play his game. You know, he comes forward too hard. I sit back, I counter strike. His chin's in there, and I sit down and I hit. He likes to go back to the ropes. We'll see. I don't know what he's gonna get, but I'm gonna pimp him. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna finish him.
Predictions, KO or like through all the rounds? Like, what's your prediction?
I mean, I think it could be multiple knockdowns. I don't think he'll get back up. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I knock him down a couple times. I think I beat him up, and I think he breaks. I think he doesn't get back up.
Well, Luke Rockhold, a pleasure to meet you. I wish you all the best for your fight this Saturday, and it will only get heated between you and Darren this week. Any final messages for Darren?
Give me your best.